Hello all you Bigfoot enthusiasts out there. Sam and I are going to head down to the mint patch and deposit a camera. Before we go, I have something very interesting to share with you guys. I have a water tank, and I got a flat rock and then a bunch of stones that I have sitting on top of this lid. And I'll move them around, and a lot of times, not every day, every other day, sometimes maybe once in the week, the stones will be rearranged, right? And my lid on this water tank will be moved off to the side sometime through the night. And I'm thinking possibly that they drink out of my water tank. This morning, I want to show you guys what was added to the stones, and you guys can let me know what you think this is. Here is the stones, right, on a flat rock, and look what's sitting right beside it. I'm going to move them around just because. And this is what we want to take. I'm going to take this in. So, it's some kind of, it looks like a knuckle bones. But I am not sure what that might be. Like I say, they showed up here this morning next to my stones. So if you guys have an idea of what that might be. This is the second bone that they have left me. Last year, a year ago, spring of 2020, they left a elk hoof bone right here, right in the same spot. And I will show you a picture of that as well here. Okay. But I want to share that with you guys. And like I say, these stones here were always, I don't know if it's a game. It feels like a game to me because we just keep moving them around. It's pretty exciting because it's the second time they've left me. It's always here on the water tank. That's twice now they left me bone. They've also left me a burnt piece of wood, like a charcoal. You'll see that here as well. And me, I leave it in the gifting bowl, and this is where they leave me things. So let's do this. We're about halfway down into the field, headed towards the mint patch. And Sam, dog, they're both running. He knows when to back off and stay out of Bigfoot's way, because they have grunted at him. I mentioned it before. And it's very loud. It's one of those grunts. You can literally feel it in your chest if we're close enough. And they have sent him running all the way home. Okay, let's make our way through the trees. All that underbrush is starting to fill out in here now. So oops. It's getting very thick. Very thick, and you can't see very far. And I'm walking through spider webs. That too, there's lots of them right now. Oh man, look at my entrance. Okay, here we go. Okay, everybody, keep your ears open and your eyes open. Now, I imagine once I turn this cam on, because of the wind, I might have to put that sensor maybe on medium, not high sensitivity. But then, then you miss stuff. Yeah, I'll leave it on high, and because a lot of times I just heard something. I'll leave it on high, and because a lot of times I just heard something. Like the trees moving, leaves moving, branches moving or something will set that off, right? Which is not necessarily a bad thing, because I noticed in the footage from Seven Creeks, I caught stuff because of the wind, right? Kicking the camera on. Because of the wind, right? Kicking the camera on. But we just gotta have to decide now. We're gonna have to decide where we're gonna put the camera. Okay, let's keep moving. I don't want to go this way. I do know back in there is a pond. Fairly big pond, but there's swans. There's a pair of swans that nested in there. I see them coming in. Okay, I just heard I see them coming in. Okay, I just heard a wood knock. Okay. I hear the swans come in, so they must go out and fly out and go feed in one of the fields that are next to you. In one of the fields that are next to you. What is that? They go and I have to focus here. They go and careful, Sam. I heard that too. Come. It's another woodblock. Where was I? Jeez. Things get going and get starting and I can't focus. Okay. So they go, what was that? Swans. You're still here. Good boy. What was that? Yeah, I know, you smell them. No, okay. There is something here anyway. Okay, so I totally forgot what I was talking about now. Swans. They, every night I hear them coming back in here, and the trumpeter swans, they make one call as they're landing. So, and that is in that direction over there. I won't go in there and bother their nest. Okay, but let's get busy here. Aye? Sammy and I are just like out of sorts here right now. Okay. I think that view would be good. Yeah, we'll go right there. You see better up there, Sammy, or what? I've never seen them balance on a log before. That's pretty good, Sam. That's pretty good. Sound like might be a rotten tree. I'm tempted to bring some treats or something down here. But so far what I've seen come out of the bush, I hear Bigfoot down here. I don't see them come out of the bush though, but I have with the binoculars. This is where the eye shine was coming from at one point. But I have seen a deer and her little baby, a fawn, come out of here. And I've seen a big cinnamon colored bear. And I've also seen a coyote, she's almost a tame coyote. She's a little female and she's got pups right now. I seen the pups here the other day with her out in this field. So this could be a little busy spot going back and forth here, right? So, but I was thinking treats of some kind. Lots of squirrels in here, and oddly very quiet right now of squirrels. So I'm not sure what that's about. Okay, once I turn this camera on, I want to get out of the way right away because the last time I forgot I had it on and I was walking around the area, so I had to delete like about 15 minutes of video because it was me walking around with my other camera. Nothing interesting. I thought I did listen and go over it and thought maybe there could have been some audio or something in there, but no. There wasn't a whole lot in there. And Sammy left me. Sammy's gone. I think he was getting a little spooked back here, so alright, camera 1 is up.
No.
Where's you, Crow? You scared me. Freaked me out. Yeah, I hear you. At one point it did sound like something was trying to mock this. And it might have been a bird. I have not yet had a bird try to mock that. Well, the crow is a definite answer. But yeah, there was something back there, and then it sounded like further, and then that brought Sam right shortly after. So there we. That's a little hawk. Okay, so cam's up. Mint patch, camera 1. I've got 4 now, so this will be 1. And in a day or 2, Sam and I are going to head 2 miles west here. It's a long walk. It's a 4-mile hike there and back. So in a couple days, we'll go and deposit camera 2 down there. And I want to film down there while like I'm doing right now, when I set the camera up, because there's a lot of stuff down there. But a lot of things happen every single time that I've been there. And a lot of times I get about 80 I get about 90% of the way there, and Sam usually leaves me and comes home. I don't know if it's just too far for him, but I think whenever we get there, he gets very on edge. And like now, he came back for the whistle, and now he took off. He left. He gets very, if there is something around, and I'm saying Bigfoot because if it's a bear or a deer or anything like that, he will chase those things, right? But when it comes to Bigfoot, he leaves. And there's a lot of people that talk about, like, you know, I've seen them supposedly filming a Bigfoot and their dogs are going crazy. If there's a Bigfoot around, your dog will not bark. If it's a Bigfoot, they will lay down and they will whine, and they will literally sometimes try to come into your house. Even if they're outside dogs, they will try to get in the house. Anybody that I know that I've spoken to, and what we've experienced here, and some of them are relatives way to the north, probably about 6 hours driving north of here. They talk about it the same thing. And they've found the tracks, they've seen them and heard the Bigfoot and the dogs. And some of the people up there, they have dog teams, right? They have sled dogs, and those dogs are gone, either in their houses or trying to get into your house. And so when I see some of these videos and there's a supposed Bigfoot there and these dogs are barking and going crazy, I'd say either a man in a costume or it's something not. It's not Bigfoot. Because they just understand, they get it. It's instinct, right? It's just like all the other animals. When Bigfoot's around, they're very quiet. And even the frogs will quit singing, and birds quit singing. Yeah, everything just goes quiet. They stay silent. And people too, because it immediately grabs your attention and you're listening, right? You just stop and you listen. You stop talking, you just listen. And if you've ever noticed, there are times where I'm trying to talk and I forget what I'm talking about, and I can't stay focused. It's because my senses are elsewhere. That's how it goes. That's how it works. So, and just so you know, episode 3, if you go to the, for those that don't know, I do have another YouTube channel, and it's Swan Bigfoot Trail Cams. I'll put the link down in the video description here, just in case anybody missed it. But episode 3 is up, and go and check out There was some amazing vocals that I caught in this third episode. I said I wasn't going to do any editing, but I had to in this episode because there was some amazing, like I said, there was 2 or 3 amazing vocals, and I just basically repeated a few frames of the video and increased the volume so you guys could hear what we caught. But anyway, we'll get out of here and leave things alone. I don't feel alone right now, so Sammy's gone. He's gone. Phew, he went home. I'm hoping that that's the first time I'm using this camera too. It's one of the new ones that I ordered, and did the reviews. I went and watched the reviews, and everything seemed pretty good. And I'm hoping it getting distracted. Oh my goodness. I hear you. I'm using my little Canon Vixia 800 right now. I'm not sure how this is going to be. Does have a little bit of a, sometimes have a little bit of an audio issue, but with it, not all the time. And I never know until I go back and review my video. Wow, it is getting thick back in there. I can hear walking. And I don't know which way it's coming from. I'm going. I'll be back. I'm hearing stuff all around. That way. I'm out of here now. We're out. Sure is nice back here. A little bit of mosquitoes. At one point, my, what do you call it, wasn't working at all. My bug repellent. Maybe this is a better way to go. There you go. Oh, we're out. We made it. There's a sign off there. And yeah, let me know what you guys think those bones are. Or to me, it looks like a knuckle bone, but I'm not sure. But exciting that they feed me stuff, right? But exciting that they feed me stuff, right? See you soon. See you in the trees.